Welcome, my viewers, to one of the most fascinating migrations of the animal kingdom. Many birds, mammals, and marine life travel thousands of kilometers for the purposes of breeding, feeding, and going on summer holiday. But when it comes to these amazing feats, few of these creatures can really match that of the humble snail. Although slow and often overlooked, the snail is one of the most incredible creatures, and as you can see, it has recently rained, and it is upon the damp ground that these snails begin their exhilarating journey to better feeding grounds. The journey will not be short, and it will be far from free of perils. In order to get a better understanding of how these incredible creatures live and function, we've come here to the Scientific Shelter of Scientific Studies of Snails to talk to Dr. Philip Escargot.
The snail is an incredible creature, and crossing the road is no easy task. It's equivalent to a human walking 400 meters. He has several things to help him in his travels, and we're going to see some of them here. The snail belongs to the mollusk family. That means that it has only one foot, and it moves along the ground by alternating contractions and expansions in its foot. As a result of this process, the snail moves at an average speed of 1 millimeter per second. The snail would move even slower if it were not for this distinctive mucus produced by special glands located on its foot. The purpose of this mucus is primarily to...
Thank you, Dr. Escargot. Upon reaching the halfway point, a minority group of snails have given up on their journey and have turned back. Exactly why, we are not sure. What we are sure of is that they're quitters, and quitters never get anywhere. But what is this? I retract that statement. Here we see a snail that has apparently given up on traveling for itself. It has climbed onto the back of a fellow snail and is hitching a ride for free. Quitters, it seems, score a free ride through life. The snails have almost reached the nature strip. However, a new threat raises its ugly head. Traveling at top speeds of 40 kilometers per hour, the forward falcon is one of the snail's most formidable predators. The forward's efficient wheels make short work of the snail's protective shell. After many arduous hours, the snails have finally reached the temporary safety of the common nature strip. The lush green grass and moist soil provides an ideal location for a short rest. However, the snails cannot remain here. The nature strip is far too open to attack from predators, and so they must continue their migration over the footpath and into the garden. Our troops of snail, a bird. As you can see, the snail's journey is not always a successful one. They often succumb to their many predators, like birds, cars, and snail traps, each of which claim many snail lives throughout the year. But as night falls, a new troop begins their journey. Fascinating. Safe at last. The snails have completed their incredible journey and are now beginning to feed in their new habitat. I hope you have opened your eyes to the incredible world of the snail. Perhaps you'll think twice next time you order escargot from your local restaurant. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, and see you all next week.